So, hey everyone, this is Charon. Today we are going to learn why programming is important for the cyber security. So, hacking is a term that interests everyone. Hacking refers to the method by the which individually exploit the network to the gain access crucial information. When the art of hacking is used rightfully, you can prevent various cyber attacks. An ideal example of the term would be the ethical hackers who safeguard your networks. Out of them, many skills hacker has to master programming in such a skill that tops a list. In this tutorial, you will go through our top 5 best programming language for the hacking. So, without wasting timing, let's get started. So, why the programming is important for the hackers? Before the understanding best programming languages for the hacking, you must walk through the importance of a programming in the hacking or cybersecurity. Let's see the first. Imperating to know the coding. Hacking involves the breaking of a protocol and exploiting a network. Thus, the begin the hackers requires to you understand the languages of the software that you are focusing on. Having a zero coding knowledge will be limit your opportunity in the future. Hence, it is imperative to have a knack for programming. So let's see the second one, analyzing the code. The knowing the programming will be help you dissect and analyze the piece of a code. You can also write your script and be able to modify the available script if the situation asks. At a such time, having a nil knowledge of a programming knowledge will be a hindrance. Programs also helps you to automate multiple tasks which would typically be time consuming. So let's see our third one. It helps in the pen testing target fields. Codes enable you to penetrate different fields you want to hack. It will help you to identify the plan and strategy behind the attacks. Programming allows you to comprehend the working of the target system or application before carrying out an exploit. So let's see the top 5 programming language for the cyber security, or you may say ethical hacking. So now that you received the overview why programming is essential, it's time to understand the top 5 best programming language for the hacking. There are several programming languages for the hacking. However, your choice is programming language must be depend on the type of system you are targeting your strategy. Given below is the list of the best programming languages that hackers around the world extensively use. So let's see one by one. The first we will refer as a Python. It gives you the ability to exploit writing. Such Python is a general purpose programming language and used extensively for the exploit writing in the field of the hacking. It plays a vital role in the writing of hacking scripts, exploits and malicious program. And you will be happy to this feature. Already there are many scripts are available in the Pythons. For example, and the outstanding feature that makes the hacking easy with the Python is availability of a ready-made modules. Several modules are available depending on the target. For the example, OS module, socket module and a lot more. You also use the Python socket programming for discovering vulnerability in the system, and you will get a massive community for the Python. Python has the enormous community that helps with the third-party plugins daily, since Python is the easy to read language with a simple syntax. It is helpful for the beginners. You can easily write automation scripts using Python and it makes prototyping much faster. Let's see our second programming, JavaScript. So JavaScript is mostly used for the web hacking. So let's see. Currently JavaScript is one of the best programming language for the hacking web application. Understanding the JavaScript allows the hacker to discover vulnerability and carry web exploit, since most of the application on the web use JavaScript or its libraries. So second ability we get from JavaScript, it is a cross-site scripting. It is an attack. So JavaScript can be used to read save cookies. It is used for the develop cross-site scripting program for the hacking. Additionally, JavaScript is also used for the spread and reproduce malware and viruses quickly. So from JavaScript we get a Node.js. With the release of a Node.js, JavaScript now supports a backend development. This implies the larger field of exploitation. A hacker can use the JS to snoop the type of words injection malicious code and track the browsing history, to name a few. So this was about the JavaScript. Let's see our third programming, PHP. So many websites are made by the PHP, their backends are processing by PHP. Web hacking techniques. Hypertext processor or PHP is a server-side programming language used to build a website. Understanding the PHP will be hackers understand the web hacking techniques better. So our second one is server-side scripting. PHP is used in the server-side scripting. Using a PHP, you can write custom application that alters the web server and make that a target server susceptible to attacks. So third one, we will get application in the web domain. Yeah, the PHP is one of the most powerful server-side language used in the most web domains. Learning PHP helps you to fight against the malicious actor. Popular content management system run on the foundation of a PHP. Hence, the PHP helps to protect or a comprehensive websites. So we see here Python, JavaScript and PHP. Let's see about something database where we store our data in the sequence form. So here we get SQL. For SQL hacking, we have a SQL injection. For SQL injection, you must know about the SQL queries. So that's why it is important because most of the data are stored in the SQL format. So database interaction, next on the list of the best programming languages for the SQL, having a in-depth knowledge of SQL enable you to comprehend the database structure, thereby helping you decide which script or a tool to deploy. So from SQL, we get a hacking database. So let's see what is hacking database. SQL is used for a web hacking. It's undoubtedly the best programming language for the hacking a large database. Counteracting a database attack is close to the impossible without a good understanding of a SQL. So let's see about the SQL injection. Using SQL, hackers can perform SQL injection attacks. Hackers use the SQL to develop the various hacking programming based on the SQL injection. SQL injection attacks helps the hackers view and modify confidential information from the database. So this one is our last programming, C programming. You might know it is a little bit difficult than other programming. I will prefer you to start with a Python because it is too easy to learn. And if you see the code of a Python, you will able to read such codes of Python. So I will say the Python is a user friendly. So now let's see about C programming. What facility we get from a C. So from C, we get exploit writing and a development. C, the mother of all programming languages, is used to massively in the cybersecurity field. It's helped the exploiting writing and a development. The low-level nature of a C programming better than the compared to the other programming languages used for hacking. Access the hardware, hackers use C programming. To access the hardware, hackers use the C programming to access the manipulate system resources and hardware components such as the RAM. Security professional, most of the C when they are required to manipulate system resources and hardware. C also helps the penetration tester to write a program script. Learning a C will be also help you a hacker get an overview of a structure of an operating system. And last, we get the most important thing from the C, creating a shell codes. C is also used to create a shell codes, rootkit, exploits, build undetectable, malware keyloggers and more. Sometimes it is also advisable to learn about C and C++ as they both come in the handy for the hackers. So till here, we see the best 5 hacking programming language is used for the hacking or cyber security. So I hope you learned something from this video. If you learn, please let me know in the comment, and thank you for watching.